located at about 16.9 degrees north, 62.6 degrees west, and that puts it at about 28 miles just south of us here in St. Kitts and Nevis. Ernesto at the time had sustained winds of about 50 miles per hour, and it was moving in a west-northwesterly direction at about 80 miles per hour. Ladies and gentlemen, Tropical Storm Ernesto continues to approach us here in St. Kitts and Nevis. The Federation is already experiencing some moderate to heavy showers according to radar, along with some gusty conditions that are near storm force strength.
In the top stories, citizens urged to shelter in place, flash flood warning issued for St. Kitts and Nevis, and NDMD urges residents to stay indoors. The details on these stories and more after the break.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Barrage. Shelter in place. That's the instruction given by Commander of the National Emergency Operations Center, Superintendent Lyndon David.
We're here today to give some instructions pertaining to safety and security regarding the passage of the storm. We are aware that there are persons are moving about in the storm conditions, and we prefer persons to stay in place, meaning stay at your residence. We realize that our stores and shops are open at this time, and persons are moving about for varying reasons. We are saying as this storm approaches, the winds will get higher, there will be more rain, and we do not want any unfortunate incidents to occur. Therefore, once again, we are encouraging persons to stay in place. The police, the fire and defense force will be moving about, using their PA systems to encourage persons to stay in place. And therefore, we're encouraging all to comply with these instructions. Thank you, and do have a blessed day.
This message was reinforced by National Disaster Coordinator Abdes Samuel.
Please permit me to make this appeal to all citizens and residents, in particular those who are presently on the road. Please adhere to the advisory as Tropical Storm Ernesto is passing nearby the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis with deteriorating weather conditions. Please do your best to shelter in place. Again, let me repeat, please shelter in place. We do not want anyone to be hurt or injured by any flying debris or the potential of flash flood. We are under tropical storm warning and flash flood warning. Please do your best to close all business and vacate all public spaces and shelter in place. Please adhere to these advisories as we endeavor to keep you safe and secure.
National Disaster Coordinator Abdes Samuel. The National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, is advising all residents of St. Kitts and Nevis to remain alert as Tropical Storm Ernesto approaches the islands. A flash flood warning is in effect due to expected heavy rainfall, and a tropical storm warning remains active. Senior Meteorological Officer Elmo Burke has more in this report.
Hi, good day. My name is Elmer Burke. I'm the Senior Meteorological Officer at the St. Kitts Met Services. Tropical Storm Ernesto Center was located at about 16.9 degrees north, 62.6 degrees west, and that puts it at about 28 miles just south of us here in St. Kitts and Nevis. Ernesto at the time had sustained winds of about 50 miles per hour, and it was moving in a west-northwesterly direction at about 80 miles per hour. Ladies and gentlemen, Tropical Storm Ernesto continues to approach us here in St. Kitts and Nevis. The Federation is already experiencing some moderate to heavy showers according to radar, along with some gusty conditions that are near storm force strength. Neighboring islands such as Antigua have been experiencing similar conditions throughout the morning, whereby within the past 2 hours, Antigua would have recorded wind gusts in the vicinity of 53 miles per hour. Expected conditions for today are going to be similar to what we would have experienced around midday. We are likely to see mostly cloudy conditions, near to overcast conditions, and this is going to be accompanied with moderate to heavy showers at times. So we're going to be experiencing some periods of moderate to heavy showers at times and accompanied with thunderstorm. Again, Tropical Storm Ernesto is still approaching us, and as such, the tropical storm warning remains in effect for us here in St. Kitts and Nevis. The flash flood warning remains in effect for us here in St. Kitts and Nevis as well. Similarly, the small craft warning remains in effect for us here in St. Kitts and Nevis.
Residents are advised to secure their property and to take necessary safety precautions. NEMA encourages everyone to stay informed through official channels, including the NEMA, SKNS, and ZIZ Facebook pages and local news sources. NEMA activated the National Emergency Operations Center earlier today, which will remain operational until further notice. NEMA will continue to provide updates as the situation develops. Residents are urged to follow all emergency instructions and stay safe. The Nevis Disaster Management Department, NDMD, advises residents on the island to remain vigilant as Tropical Storm Ernesto approaches. Speaking to ZIZ News on Tuesday, Director Brian Dyer gave an update on the status of the storm and urged people to stay indoors.
Yes, the island is being impacted currently by the passage of Tropical Storm Ernesto. We continue to have strong gusty winds and also period of moderate to heavy showers. There are reports of strong winds right around the island. There are some downed trees. The shelters on Nevis, however, are not open as we consider the housing stock on Nevis to be in a strong position with regards to our building codes and our upkeep of buildings. So the impact of Tropical Ernesto on our social sector should be minimal. We continue to monitor the progress of the storm and encourage persons to remain off the streets.
Dyer said the situation will continue to bring gusty winds and rain showers later into the evening and tomorrow, Wednesday.
We will continue to see gusty winds right into the evening as well as rain showers into tomorrow. But they will also have passed by 5 o'clock this afternoon with regards to the passage of the system.
Brian Dyer, Director of the Nevis Disaster Management Department, speaking with ZIZ News on the status of Tropical Storm Ernesto. Businesses on the island, including all government offices, remained closed on Tuesday due to the passage of the storm. Some supermarkets opened up until noon today. The Nevis Electricity Company Limited issued a statement earlier today informing citizens of a power outage on the Gingerland feeder and parts of Hamilton. The outage is as a result of inclement weather due to the passing of Tropical Storm Ernesto. Restoration efforts will begin when the weather improves. ZIZ News will be providing more information as it becomes available. Skelec has announced an emergency power outage impacting customers from Keon to Christchurch. The company is currently working to restore power and will provide updates as soon as service is resumed. Skelec said in a brief statement posted on social media that it is committed to safeguarding customer appliances during the outages, but advises residents to take precautions to protect their equipment. The company extends its apologies for any inconvenience caused by this interruption to the electricity supply. For the latest updates on the outage and restoration times, customers are encouraged to visit Skelec's Facebook page and website. After the break, preparations ahead of Ernesto and Government Financial Education and Savings Program named Aspire. Stay with us.
So get up and unite.
The CPL is back for 2024. And the St. Lucia Kings are hunting for their first title. This year, it will be the best ever CPL, with global superstars, massive sixes, and incredible entertainment at the biggest party in sport. Get your tickets now at cplt20.com.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Also, the most aggressive and extreme forecast they've ever issued this early in the season.
Healthwise on ZIZ TV, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Hosted by Dr. Malik Lescott, Dr. Jolette Woodley, and Dr. Patrice Lawrence.
Welcome back. People across St. Kitts and Nevis flocked to supermarkets on Monday to stock up on supplies in preparation for Tropical Storm Ernesto. ZIZ News team Kent Fuentes and Miguel Liburd spoke with a couple of shoppers and compiled this report.
The lanes were filled and the lines at the cashiers long as the impending passage of Tropical Storm Ernesto sparked a rush by shoppers to ensure they have what is needed for themselves and their families. Among the shoppers was Carice Manchester, who believes it was important to take the steps to ensure the essentials needed were in place.
It's very important because, you can lose power, you can lose water, you can lose pretty much all of those type of utilities. So you have to, have things that you can prepare without, having those things, having access to those things. So it's important that you have certain types of supplies on hand.
And what are those essentials, you may ask?
Water, batteries, dry foods, canned goods, things like that.
Nubian Griou also stressed the importance of being prepared.
You would still want to be prepared, having fresh water. You'd have all the kids at home, so you need snacks to keep them entertained. Bread, bakeries mightn't be open tomorrow and day after tomorrow, so you just want to get a few of the essentials just to be on the safer side of things, just in case you lose power. And everybody else lose power, so you need to have essential stuff to keep going. And as I said, everybody locked in the same space, so you might need an extra bit of food, snacks and fruits, stuff like that.
He also noted that while adults may be able to cope with a situation such as the passing of a storm, for children it may be different. And so it is important to find ways to keep them calm and occupied.
And they're accustomed to be outside playing. At that point in time, it's raining, you can't go outside to play. So it's being able to strike that balance between having them and having them calm and entertained and occupied. So like, I would get some snacks, and the snacks would be like for like a game night, which would be a longer period than we normally do. So they would have some snacks while we watch a movie or we play Jenga or whatever game we decide to play, or how much ever games we decide to play at that point in time. So it's just to have them entertained while they are confined to the house space.
Griou is happy that citizens are taking heed of the impending situation.
We normally on the side of caution, so when there's a passage of a storm or even the response in COVID time, you realize the supermarkets got empty because people want to be prepared. And it's a good response, you know, it's better to be prepared than underprepared. And you need something after the passage of the storm and you can't get it.
Citizens are being encouraged to continue to exercise extreme caution and stay tuned to official channels for updates on the weather. Kent Fuentes, ZIZ News.
The name of the government of St. Kitts and Nevis's new financial education and savings program has been selected. Aspire, Achieving Success Through Personal Investment, Resources and Education, was submitted by Ornique Maynard. According to a statement posted on SKN's social media pages, quote, her winning submission beautifully captures the essence of our initiative, which is designed to empower our youth aged 5 to 18 with the financial knowledge and tools they need to build long-term wealth and actively participate in the nation's economic growth. This program, which will combine financial education and practical savings opportunities, marks a significant step forward in nurturing a generation that is financially savvy and ready to take control of their economic future. We thank all participants for their creative entries and look forward to witnessing the positive impact the Aspire program will have on our young citizens. End quote. The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force has announced the appointment of Ms. Eartha Carey as the acting force personnel. Carey, a seasoned career services professional with extensive experience in higher education, is set to bring a wealth of knowledge and expertise to the role. Carey holds a bachelor's degree in business administration and management from City College, Fort Lauderdale, and a master's degree in organizational psychology from Lynn University. Her background in customer service leadership, career counseling, and public speaking, along with her strong foundation in community and social services, positions her well for this role. The High Command of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force is confident that Carey's skills and experience will significantly enhance departmental operations and support personnel effectively. The force extends a warm welcome to Ms. Eartha Carey and encourages all members to offer their full support as she steps into this important position. Her appointment is anticipated to bring valuable insights and positive changes to the organization. Coming up in regional news, foreign criminals involved in Jamaica mass shooting, says Prime Minister Holness. The details when we come back.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey there, summer lovers. Ready to make your summer unforgettable?
Oh, yeah.
Get down to Horsford's building in Neva Center, something summer special, where the heat is on with a sizzling 25% off select items. Fire up the fun with top-notch barbecue grills. Perfect for those backyard cookouts. Dive into savings on swimming goggles, coolers, and inflatable and mini pools. Keep your drinks icy and your days splashy. Relax in style with our comfy summer chairs or float away on our luxurious floating waterbeds. And don't miss out on our premium gas grills for the ultimate grilling experience. All this and so much more. Head to Horsford's building in Neva Center, Something Summer Specials today, and catch these hot deals before they're gone. Something Summer Specials, your one-stop shop for summer fun. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Welcome back. Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness has confirmed that criminals overseas and other individuals currently incarcerated in Jamaica were behind the mass shooting that claimed the lives of 8 people in Cherry Tree Lane, Clarendon, late Sunday. The Jamaica Constabulary Force today revised the number of people who received injuries to 11. The total number of people shot was 19. So far, only 1 person has been treated and released from hospital. Speaking at a press conference on Monday morning, Holness described the killings as an attack on every Jamaican and an act of terror. In response to this violence, Holness announced an all-out assault on the gangs involved, as well as any gang operating in Jamaica. In the wake of the tragedy, a 96-hour curfew has been imposed across central and southern Clarendon, as well as southern and northern St. Catherine, where gangs are known to collaborate. Coming up, tens of thousands evacuated from Russia's Kursk region amid fighting. Stay with us.
You're never too young to start planning for your financial future. That's why I decided to visit National Caribbean Insurance to speak with one of their friendly sales agents.
Here at NCI, we strive to ensure customer satisfaction by choosing the right policy for you. Our endowment plans provides customers with adequate returns on their investment. The quinquennial bonus policy offers a 25% payout of the sum assured every 5 years. Other life insurance packages can help to secure your family's future. Also, please consider our health plans so you can be reimbursed for medical expenses to ease financial impact. Just remember, the younger you are, the more affordable insurance is for you.
Don't wait until it's too late to apply. Make an appointment to see a sales agent.
Visit us today. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
Join us on ZIZ TV for Youth Lounge with Skanipa, a talk show on vital topics such as tourism, entrepreneurship, education, religion, sex education, and mental health. Featuring experts from St. Kitts and Nevis and the Caribbean region. Tune in live on the first and third Wednesday of every month at 8:30 p.m. on ZIZ TV.
Welcome back. Tens of thousands of people have been evacuated from Russia's Kursk region on the border with Ukraine. They were forced to flee their homes when Ukrainian soldiers smashed through the frontier a week ago. It was the biggest attack on sovereign Russian territory since Russia invaded Ukraine over 2 years ago. People are being housed in temporary accommodation centers in the city and receiving food and clothes. Quote, "There is no light, no connection, no water. There is nothing. It's as if everyone has flown to another planet and you are left alone and the birds stopped singing," end quote, says evacuee Mikhail. Residents from the border region continue to flee as Russian forces on Tuesday struck back at Ukrainian troops with missiles, drones, and airstrikes. Next in sports, Ian Robinson of Aston Villa donates jerseys to Bath United football youths. And West Indies all-rounder says players not interested in test. Stay with us.
You're never too young to start planning for your financial future. That's why I decided to visit National Caribbean Insurance to speak with one of their friendly sales agents.
Here at NCI, we strive to ensure customer satisfaction by choosing the right policy for you. Our endowment plans provides customers with adequate returns on their investments. The quinquennial bonus policy offers a 25% payout of the sum assured every 5 years. Other life insurance packages can help to secure your family's future. Also, please consider our health plans so you can be reimbursed for medical expenses to ease financial impact. Just remember, the younger you are, the more affordable insurance is for you.
Don't wait until it's too late to apply. Make an appointment to see a sales agent.
Visit us today. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
First up in sports, Youth and Community Coordinator for the England-based football club Aston Villa, Ian Robinson, donated a number of jerseys to the Bath United youth players on Monday. With his parentage being from St. Kitts and Nevis, Robinson used his visit to the Federation to give back in a tangible way. A brief ceremony was held which was chaired by Nicola Fraser of the Education Department. Words of appreciation were expressed by Director of Sport Jamir Claxton and Bath United coach Alex Claxton. West Indies all-rounder Andre Russell says the reality is some players in the Caribbean are just not interested in playing Test cricket. According to Russell, it has nothing to do with money. Russell said, quote, based on the amount of T20 and leagues around the world, I think a lot of players are just not interested in playing tests, end quote. Russell, who played one test for the West Indies, added, quote, I'm always excited watching the other West Indians batters, especially when they're hitting boundary after boundary. As long as you can do well from contracts outside your nation, I think they are going to grab that opportunity, but everyone wants to play on the big stage, end quote. His comments came on the heels of the West Indies sitting bottom of the current World Test Championships. And that's it for sports. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
It's okay to party. It's okay to drink. But it's never okay to drive after drinking at a party. Make it a night to remember, not a night to forget. Stay alive. Don't drink and drive. Make the right choice. St. Kitts and Nevis.
And wrapping up with a recap of the top stories. Citizens urged to shelter in place. Flash flood warning issued for St. Kitts and Nevis. And NDMD urges residents to stay indoors. And that's the end of the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. Thanks for joining us. I'm Carla Berridge.